So today I'm going to review slickinbox.com as requested by Edison. For every single tip that I drop in this video, I'm going to drink a sip of coffee. Let's see how many sips can I drink at the end of this video. We will only be focusing on the landing page and not the actual product itself.
Slick Inbox is for people who want to read newsletters in a clutter-free inbox for a pleasant reading experience.
Let's look at the first section of the landing page, which we also call it the hero section. The headline isn't strong enough, it's not punchy. Users don't care about whether this is the future of news or not. They just want to know whether is this product for them. I would replace it with something like all your newsletters in one place. Say goodbye to your cluttered inbox. Slick stores your newsletters in one place while enjoying a better reading experience. Notice how this copy is centered around what this product does for its users, what the users' benefits are, and not your product feature. Notice how I repeated the brand name and centered the copy around you. So it feels like as though I'm speaking to you directly. I get your attention and it feels more relatable to yourself. When users land on the landing page, they often have the same question. Is this product for me? So consider using popular newsletters' actual logos here so that immediately as a user we could think of use cases for your product. And in the hero section, try using an animated GIF to catch the user's attention immediately. Taking Wealth Simple as an inspiration, you could do something like a newsletter actually flying into your app. And then you could display a list of newsletters, scroll through each of those newsletters and to show users how your app looks like and how the reading experience is so pleasant, simple and easy to use. Highlight that your product is still in beta mode prominently on your homepage so that you manage your users' expectations. Secondly, you create excitement so that people are excited to try out your product since it's still in beta and they get to be the first to try something new. Try to include some social proof in the hero section itself. We call it above the fold. When a user lands on your page, you want to give them confidence right away. Social proof could be something like telling people how many users have been using your product or sharing an actual testimonial of your customer. So when I click on how does Slick work, it leads me to another page, which I feel like it's very intrusive for users. I don't really like that experience of being led to somewhere else when I least expect it. What I expect is that in a homepage, when I click on how does this product work, it should anchor me to a section on the homepage itself so that if I regret my choices, I could still scroll up or down to go back to where I was. So I highly recommend that you include a how it works section at the bottom of the page. So let's talk about call to action. Do you feel like join now is an appropriate call to action for your product? I recommend trying A/B testing different copies for your call to actions to find out which one works better for your customers. Upon clicking on join now, I was actually led to a place where I'm told to pick my poison and select whether I want to download on Google Play or App Store. I recommend you try something like lydiaapp.com. When I click on download Lydia, I have two choices, either to receive a link by an SMS or to scan this QR code to my phone. That's for the desktop. So on the mobile version, if I'm using an iOS phone to browse this website and I click on the call to action, I'm actually prompted to go to the App Store directly, as you can see here. So auto-detecting your user's OS actually helps reduce the frictions and the amount of choices that they need to take to download your app, and it leads to a faster download as well. Consider using another copy like ready to change the way you read newsletters, ready to declutter your inbox instead of pick your poison. And in the last section here, convinced yet sounds like you're trying very hard for users to download your app. I recommend you replacing the copy into something else as well to instill confidence in your users. When I come to a landing page, I need to know what's the value proposition of your product as soon as possible. Instead of telling people that you have a clean and simple interface, tell them how can your product benefit them immediately. For example, all your newsletters in one place, or declutter your inbox as a headline. It's easy to use, it's designed to have laser focused reading experience and things like that. For these images here, just show them some animated GIFs of your product in action. The second value prop is also telling users that you have a distraction-free reading experience. So I think that's a selling point of your product, make use of it. You can also sell that your product is fast, optimized for your experience, and it helps you learn better. Based on this feature section, it says that you only need one single click to unsubscribe to emails. How about bring that feature up here as the headline instead? I would go with something like unsubscribe with a single click and reminding users of their pain points in the description. No more hunting down unsubscribe links in the bottom of your emails. You could also use animated GIF showing users how they could unsubscribe with one single click. The dark mode feature by itself, it's not just a cool feature, it has a purpose on why you have dark mode in the first place. Changing the title to something like reduce your eye strain with dark mode would help users understand how dark mode can help them, besides that it being a very cool feature. Tell users that they have the choice to go light or dark mode. So I like this coming soon section here. It creates excitement to users and telling them that this app is being improved on, which gives them confidence. And having this feature request link is really useful. So I recommend that you keep it right here. Maybe just improve the UI of the section a little bit so that it's more attractive. This why use Slick section is kind of redundant, so I recommend that you just clean it up and combine with all the feature sections on top. For users who downloaded your app and they want to have a step-by-step detailed guide on how your product works, then no problem, you could still keep this how it works page as a full detailed step-by-step guide, but be sure to include a simplified version in your homepage itself. The reason to have a simplified version on your homepage is because you don't want users to feel like your product is very overwhelming and very hard to use. Make use of all your customer reviews on Twitter and App Store as well. Highlight all their testimonials like this product. Just highlight the impactful keywords. Avoid using generic reviews like, oh, it's a great app, because it doesn't really give any value to the visitor right now. Try to use reviews that are kind of specific on how your product actually helped them. I have no idea if your product is free or is it like a free trial, is there a paid plan, and how much would it cost after beta, and when does the beta version end? So all these questions are really unanswered. Even if you decide to launch anything in future, I think it's good to be transparent to your users right now and tell them that, you know, maybe it's free right now and in future it will cost you some money. Which also leads me to suggest having a FAQ section right down here to address your users' questions and concerns, because this could be a barrier to conversion. Be sure to add in 5 to 10 of your users' most popular questions with a button that leads them to read all of your FAQs, where you can store every FAQ in that page itself. Now let's look at the header. So in your header, you don't have your product name here, and I recommend that you add it in here, and to also fix it to the top so that as a user I could navigate anywhere I want easily. Consider changing the button to a brand color with added contrast between the text and also the button color. Make sure that it's also easy to read. As for the footer here, I recommend that you include ways that customers can contact you if they have any questions. You could link to your customer support as well. A bonus tip for you is that you could do a comparison page comparing your product with a competitor's product. It helps customers make a better decision on whether they should go with your product or their product. When they search for your product on Google, your product would pop up. Customers would find you from your competitor's product. Another bonus idea is to have a product demo video as well. It doesn't have to be a few minutes long. It could be a 30 seconds teaser video to excite your customers about what your product does. So what else have I missed out in this landing page review? Let me know in the comment section below. There's only one tip right here. If this video has helped you in any way, feel free to hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye!